Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm going to be showing you a demo on my application, Agent Shield, a real time governance and monitoring layer for autonomous AI agents. This idea was not based off of hypotheticals. They're real incidents where AI agents have gone rogue, making unauthorized API calls, corrupting workflows, and taking actions that nobody has approved. Hence, we have Agent Shield. Shield sits above your deployed agents as a governance layer. It doesn't modify your agents, it observes them. Every action passes through a multi agent analysis pipeline powered by LangGraph and Claude. It is very easy to add Agent Shield with your application to monitor your agents. All you have to do is get your very own API key. Click on Generate Key and copy the key that you've added. Now continue to log in with this key. This will create your very own session by connecting to your own agent. Under the integration panel, I have added instructions on how to connect the agent using your key. So I'm going to start by showing you a demo agent that I've created. So this is connected to my agent shield. So first, I have a chatbot here with different agents. Let me tell the chatbot to do a basic action. So this is a very basic action which is pretty safe, and I'm going to send this and we'll see how this is being monitored. So I have moved to my agent shield and this is the dashboard. As you can see, one of the requests is pending and it gets automatically lively updated. The dashboard is basically a command center. The first four stat cards show you the total requests. The health bar below shows the system's overall posture in one glance. The charts below show the distribution decision and the violation severity. And the event stream on the right shows that every event is managed by WebSocket and no refresh is needed. And finally, there's a recent violation tab which shows the various violations which are being monitored for the agents. As you can see, for the action that we performed on our demo agent, it's currently being approved and the total request is seen as 1. Let us go to the request tab. Here you can see that all the agent actions land here. You can search for an agent and you can filter them based on sorting criterias. Here you can see whether an agent is approved. It's basically an overall glance of all the agents which are being monitored. So moving on, we have the audits page. The audit page basically shows a full reasoning and not just the outcome. There are two tabs, technical and business. So the technical is mainly for the engineers. It shows a very detailed overview on what occurred. We have the decision, the timestamp, and the pipeline path on what happened when the agent was being monitored, and the overall analysis on step by step on what happened when this agent was being monitored. We even have a detailed description for each reason down. Moving on, we have the business part. When you click on the business, this is basically for stakeholders to understand this entire thing in a layman term. Here you can see the overall detail being concised into simple language to understand the details. So let us try a little bit more critical request. So I've asked the agent to access the database and read the passwords, which is a much more critical action. When I go back to my dashboard, you can see now the total requests have become 2. Here, you can see in the request bar that there's a processing request which shows that the request is being processed. Once it's finished processing, it will be lively updated in our dashboard. As you can see, the dashboard is being lively updated and the request has been flagged. So let us go to the audit section and see what was wrong. When you open the audit, I'm going to open into a business view. You can see the risk score and what happened and why this agent was flagged. It shows here that this agent is suspicious, where the action does not match the stated context and all the different reasons on why this action was flagged. So then we go to this violations tab, which basically shows all the different violations that was conducted by the agent. When you give on inspect for each violation, it shows you a detailed list on what each of the violation is. One of the key features is the suggested fix option. This is AI powered, where the agent and all the actions it does is analyzed, and an appropriate fix based on this severity of the violation is suggested. Let us see if you're working with multiple agents and want the stats in your hand in just a minute. You can just use natural language and ask our AI chatbot. Any question asked is answered just in minutes. The entire application's answers are just there in one place, where the answer to any of the agent's working, statistic, and everything is just available at your fingertips. We also have a topology tab which has all the agents which are being monitored. So this is a live network of every single agent Shield is watching. So it is differentiated with color format, where as every new request comes, you can see which of the agent needs to be monitored with more priority based on its severity. Agent Shield is the one endpoint for any agent's full governance. Thank you for watching.